Ever wonder how to truly size up to basketball players when their raw numbers look so different? You might see one player racking up huge scoring totals, while another seems to quietly contribute with fewer attempts but amazing accuracy. It often leaves fans asking, which player is actually better? When comparing players, it is not about one type of statistic being inherently better than the other. Both player volume statistics and efficiency statistics are incredibly valuable, and their importance depends entirely on what specific aspect of a player's performance you are trying to evaluate. Think of them as two different lenses for viewing the same picture. Volume statistics, such as total points, rebounds, assists, or steals, tell us the sheer quantity of a player's contributions. They highlight how much a player is involved in the game and the workload they carry for their team. A player with consistently high volume is often a primary offensive option, a defensive anchor, or a key playmaker. For example, a player averaging 25 points a game is clearly a major scoring threat due to their high volume. However, these numbers alone do not tell you how many shots it took them to get those 25 points. This is where efficiency statistics come into play. Metrics like field goal percentage, three-point percentage, true shooting percentage, or assist-to-turnover ratio reveal how effectively a player performs their actions given their opportunities. They show the quality of a player's output relative to their input. A player with a high field goal percentage is converting a large portion of their shots, indicating smart shot selection or skilled finishing. Efficiency stats help us understand the cost of a player's volume. To make the best comparison, you must first ask yourself what specific question you want to answer. If you are trying to understand a player's primary role as a scorer, a rebounder, or a playmaker, then volume stats are very important for showing their overall responsibility. They indicate how much of the team's offense or defense flows through them. If, however, you want to see how careful a player is with the ball, how good they are at converting their shots, or how productive they are per possession, then efficiency statistics give you a much deeper insight. For instance, a player averaging 20 points per game looks like a great scorer, but if they shoot 35% from the field, their efficiency reveals they might be forcing shots and potentially hurting the team's overall offensive flow. The real insight into a player's true value comes from considering both types of statistics together. Imagine a team's top offensive option. They will almost certainly have high volume numbers, but if their efficiency is low, it could signal that they are taking too many difficult shots, which might not be the most advantageous for the team. Conversely, a highly efficient player with relatively lower volume might be an incredibly valuable role player who could contribute even more if given additional opportunities, without compromising the team's overall shooting percentages. Truly elite players often strike an impressive balance, showcasing both high volume and excellent efficiency, making them dynamic and reliable contributors. By understanding when to prioritize volume and when to look at efficiency, and crucially, how these two types of statistics interact, you gain a much richer and more accurate picture of a player's true contribution to their team's success. This approach allows you to move beyond simple numbers and appreciate the complex nuances of basketball performance, becoming a more informed and insightful fan.